Hi everyone. It has been a while since I've recorded a video, so I wanted to record one, especially now that we are in the new phase of WWDC with the new foundation model and the redesign. So in this video, I will give a brief introduction about the foundation model and what all you can achieve from it, very on the basic level. So the first idea is to understand its limitation. You need to have the latest Mac OS, need to have the latest Xcode as well as iOS if you want to run on those devices. And the model uses the Apple Intelligence one, so you need iPhone 15 Pro Plus, Pro, and 16 Pro, and on the iPad side the one that has the M1 chips, and all Macs that uses the Apple Silicon from M1 to M4 are supported. And because Apple Intelligence I think is not available in mainland China, so that's a sizable audience that you are missing out on. With that in mind, let's see how we can go about it. So I would show a visual demo. So I have been working on an example app called as the Foundation Model Framework Example project. We have different cases. The easiest case is called as the basic chat one. So when I start generating the response, it will have a prompt that I have already feeded it, and then I will get a response for it. So the question was suggest a catchy name for a coffee shop, and it gave me a lot of names for a coffee shop. Let's say I can say Mocha Mirage. That sounds good. So another one is streaming. So the best part about streaming is how they have developed the model to have a very fast text. The first token, like if you had seen the response, the first token that you see or the first word, it comes very quickly when it is streaming, so it feels like a real-time conversation that is happening. And if I just say another option, which is creative writing, so it generates a story outline and a narrative for the given prompt. I forgot what the prompt was. Create an outline for a mystery story set in a small town, and it gave me the story outline, the protagonist Emma, and the central conflict that she should go to a sudden disappearance of a town, and where they had a librarian and some dark secrets. So it gave me a good story. So how do we achieve this? We go back to Xcode. In Xcode, we have a new, a macro called as the playground macro. It is very similar to the previews that we have for SwiftUI, and you use the same code to open the preview or the canvas on the right, which I think is Option Command Enter. So on the right, you can see we get the preview with the basic chat, which is the name of the file. You start with creating an instance of the language model session, which handles your session for the particular conversation. And in this session you have the transcript. The transcript contains the user message, the system instruction, the response that you get, and also the tools that were used. In this very basic example, none of those will be used in terms of the tools. What we will do is just start with a very basic example that we have a language model session with a parameter instruction that you are a helpful assistant. I don't want to mess up my English. You are a helpful assistant, and then on this instant we have a method called as respond with the parameter 2, where we have to give it the prompt. So I just start with a very simple one: how are you doing today? And then I print the content of it using the content variable that we get from the response. And on the right we can see we got the response that thank you for asking, I am here and ready to help you. So I will ask it a very basic question that we usually ask when we are running a new model, which is what is the meaning of life? So you can see as soon as I save the file, on the right it will start doing the inference for me. It is using the Apple Intelligence model that I have installed on the Mac, and we will wait for it to do the inference. And I hope I will say something so it doesn't get awkward while it is doing the inference. Okay. It took 17 seconds to give us the meaning of life. Then it starts, the meaning of life is a deeply philosophical question and blah blah blah. You can try it out how it works.